EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Aviators of Houston taking on the Wizards of Tokyo. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go here in Tokyo. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
In it to win it.
Get off the field.
Right now.
They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. McKenzie. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Looking to throw. McKenzie. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now they'll audible to something else. Off play action. McKenzie. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To throw on second down. McKenzie to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Throw left side complete to Scott. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. Off the play fake. McKenzie. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Warriors 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. And this one is right down Broadway. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Now Brown, after the made field goal, gets set for the kickoff. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Throwing on first down is Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. And Lance now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On 1st and 10, McKenzie. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Cook on the first down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Third and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
Lance's throw is on target to Likely. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deebo Samuel from 21 yards away. And his guys have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, McKenzie. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, McKenzie. And this one too low.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He completes this one to Mingo. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Throwing on 1st down. McKenzie. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
18, high there. Cut 19. Cut 19. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. McKenzie. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll look to throw again. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And they will get the 1st down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, McKenzie. Open man is Mingo, complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 3rd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun, McKenzie is going to have the hook up the sky. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking to throw, McKenzie. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's go now.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, Lance. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Here's 2nd and 10. Option play. Here's Cook.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. James Cook, 31 yards.
And the Aviators are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Focus! Come on, man. Let's make a play here.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. McKenzie.
Complete to his giant Jalen Hyatt.
And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off play action. McKenzie. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Lance.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
That's Samuel. Caught left side. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Right side. There's Likely with it.
And he's brought down. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down, but they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
On the set.
In motion, the tight end.
Cook. Touchdown, Houston.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
17-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Barkley again.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 3rd down, McKenzie. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Well, that's the fourth time that they've tried to go for it on fourth down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on fourth down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
On second down, Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to fourth down. And his kick here is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Brings up
Go
2nd
street.
and 2 at the 28-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready up.
Looking to throw on second down. McKenzie, he's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And now they'll shift things around.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
First and 10. That's a 41-yard
On first and 10, McKenzie.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first and goal.
Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, McKenzie.
Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? His pass caught at the 4.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Here we go.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on third and goal.
19. Cut 19.
Back to throw again. trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Seven Pirates.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Lance now on 1st down. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Hyatt has got it.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
19 Lions.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
19 tight, 79 Broncos, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Wizards are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
That one looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Red, cycle. Right, right. Right, down. Set.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out, and as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. He's going to let it fly.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
18 Rangers. Unlock line. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, McKenzie. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw on third down, McKenzie.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
2 yards. And the Tokyo. First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down, McKenzie.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Powering his way forward. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation.